Alright, so I've been producing for 10 years. I've never once owned Serum, just bought it. I'm going to take a look at it. The reason I never owned it is because I make a lot of sample-based music. I use a lot of different BST instruments, but when I do use a synth, I just use Massive. Had Massive for a while now and it really does the job. The main reason I need an upgrade is because nobody makes presets for Massive anymore. It's just not a thing. I still love Massive, I'm probably going to keep using it, but I'm excited to try this new synth. There it is, the icon. I mean, I've seen people make stuff with this, but it's nothing I've paid too much attention to because I don't really know what's going on. Yeah, and I've looked up no tutorials. This is me coming in completely new. I have no idea how to use this thing. It's actually reminding me of when I first got Massive, actually, because that was another one that I had seen people use for years before I owned it. Probably won't try to make anything. That'd be kind of embarrassing, I'm sure, so let me find some presets. One thing I love right away, and I've already known about this because I've seen people use it, but I love how visual it is. So something like Massive, you would have the same envelope, but you wouldn't be able to see it crossing it as you hold down the key. And the wavetable's super sick too. Yeah, not to roast Massive, because I still love Massive and it's about 10 years older, so you can't really blame it for this stuff. Yeah, and in Massive you have, you know, envelopes as well. You just don't get to see anything. These ranges are telling me where the cutoff is going, but there's no visual backing that up. So just moving to something like this, it's just so cool to see that. I think this is a way better way to learn sound design too, because you really get an idea of what's happening just being able to see it. Yeah, and again, this is nothing new to most people, but for me, this visual is so novel. For instance, this box here at the bottom, I can see from the visual that it's kind of darting around differently every time I hit a note. Okay, looks like that's velocity sensitive, so if I hit quieter, it's like more of a closed off sound. Yeah, that stuff is sick. Also too, I'm noticing how much more CPU heavy this is than Massive was. Probably an advantage of Massive being older is that I had to use less CPU. Ooh, look at that visual. It's a slow moving wavetable right there. I'm gonna try to find a preset that inspires me and make a little beat here. Nice, I like that. Probably the most like cliche sound, I have no idea. Make some basic house here. Just gonna put a kickstart on there. Pluck of some kind. Yeah, I'm gonna look at the MIDI here so I can kind of see and like have it playing while the other is not playing. Maybe it'll be playing the thirds. Just want to finish these drums before I put anything else on. Ooh, that's a nice one. I like it. This is nice. I've done like no processing too at this point. Gonna be one of those things where I'm really proud of this, but everyone's like, you use the most stock sounds that everyone's used. Oh my goodness, I can make some sick dubstep in this thing. Can't wait to get some presets and learn how to use this better. Yeah, today is just me trying this out. I would love to dive in and understand what's actually going on here. Yeah, and the sounds are great. I mean, I've heard people make stuff with this before, but it's a little bit different when you're the one making it and you're in your studio and then you're in your space. You just hear things a little bit differently. So this is sounding great to me right now. I just feel really inspired and yeah, I think I'm gonna make some cool stuff with this. Thank you for sticking to the end. I'll see you next time. Peace.